I just watched the World Cup 2026 draw, and somebody needs to give me back the time I lost. Bro, the amount of performances and just wasting time.
What the dog doing?
Just pick up the balls and get the draw done, man. That entire event took like 3-4 hours. It was so frustrating. But hey, at least the road to the 2026 World Cup has begun, and we finally got our draw. And today I'm going to be making my predictions, which are going to be controversial. But you guys know my ball knowledge is supreme, so we should be getting quite a few of them right. And so the final is going to be between Brazil and England. And for me, it's going to be Brazil. That's my prediction. Brazil to win the World Cup.
My ball knowledge is supreme.
Get out of here, man. Shit.
And let's start with Group A. We've got the hosts in here, Mexico. They're, of course, jointly hosting the competition with USA as well as Canada. But my goodness, man, because of that, they've got an easy group. South Africa, South Korea, and, of course, the final team is yet to be decided based on the playoff. But I think it's going to be between Denmark and Ireland. And to be honest, I think Denmark are favorites to win the playoff. But I'm going to put out a controversial prediction already. I think Ireland are going to go through. Bro, Troy Parrott actually moved me, man. He literally scored a brace to beat Portugal and then a hat-trick in the next game as well. I think Troy Parrott can carry Ireland into this group. But I don't know after that what's going to happen. I think Mexico should top this group. But I also feel like South Korea might edge it. So I think the playoffs might be redundant. I think Mexico and South Korea are going to go through. South Korea, they have Son. And I think we shouldn't be sleeping on the Asian teams, man. We saw how good Japan were in the last World Cup. But yeah, I don't think South Africa are going to be able to do all that much. But I'm going to stick with Mexico and South Korea for my prediction. Now, apart from predicting the groups, I'm also going to be using the World Cup draw to build my team. We're going to be picking one crazy player from every World Cup group. Now, who do we pick from Group A? If we go Mexico, we could go with Chucky Lozano. I have no idea who we can pick from South Africa. From South Korea, it's obvious. There's only one option, Heung-min Son. But you know what, guys? I've got this 87 rated Troy Parrott in my club. He literally got this card for being insane for Ireland and giving them hope. And since I am making a prediction that Ireland are going to make it to the group, let's go with him as our first player. We're heading now into Group B. And again, we've got the hosts in here with Canada. There's Qatar, there's Switzerland, and of course, the winner of the playoff game, which I think has to be Italy. There's no way Italy misses 3 World Cups in a row. Like, absolutely not. I think this time they will get the job done. And I'm going to go so far ahead and say that once they get into the group, they're going to top it. Of course, not because Italy have like crazy players. I think they're still a very average team. They're not going to go far in the tournament. But looking at the rest of the group, bro, Canada is kind of meh. Qatar as well, I don't think they're good. Switzerland are. They might give Italy a run for their money to finish top. But I'm going to say Italy first, Switzerland second, Canada third. That's right, boys. Even if you finish third, you could go through. But yeah, one thing you're noticing with these World Cup groups, they aren't as crazy as before. Because now we've got 48 teams in the World Cup instead of 32. Now, who do I pick from this group for my team? Could go with an Italian player, someone like Donnarumma for my goalkeeper spot. That could be good. But I'm kind of tempted to go Canada just so I can pick my boy Fonzie. And yeah, let's go with that, boys. Alphonso Davies from Group B. But now we're getting into some of the juicy groups, bro. Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Brazil versus Morocco is going to be one of the best games in the group stages. And with Brazil being a bit iffy, Morocco could actually top this group, and that would make things really insane. Scotland as well. They've got the McSauce, McTominay. One thing's for sure, Haiti are just going to get pummeled by each of these 3 teams. I think Scotland are guaranteed to finish third. They'll probably go through as the best third place team. But between Brazil and Morocco, I genuinely can't make a choice. Morocco have just been getting better and better. We saw what they did at the last World Cup, and they're only going to have more experience now. But this is Brazil, bro. Prime Rafinha, Vini, Carlo Ancelotti as their manager. It's impossible for me to not put Brazil to top the group. We're going to go with them. Morocco second. Now, definitely for my team, I'm going to be picking a Brazilian and someone that I think is going to have a really good World Cup, Rafinha. I don't think we should sleep on him, bro. I know Brazil is all about Vini. Neymar probably coming back, which we don't really know about because Ancelotti has not picked him yet so far. But I think Rafinha is going to be the key to everything for Brazil. The energy he puts, nobody presses like him. They're going to need him if Brazil want to try and win the World Cup. But now, though, we'll still keep Rafinha in the team, left mid position. Let's go to Group D. This is where we've got the hosts again, USA. There's Paraguay as well, Australia. This is a mid group. I think the US will top the group. They've got Pochettino as a coach. They're not too bad. But you know what? In second place, I'm torn between Paraguay and Turkey. I don't think the Aussies are going to finish second. But Turkey, I think they've got Güler. And he really performs when he plays for Turkey, man. I've seen him score some bangers. But since Turkey have not guaranteed the qualification, I'm going to just lean towards Paraguay shocking everyone and finishing second. So yeah, Turkey third, Australia fourth though. It is a bit controversial. But hey, that's my prediction. Deal with it. Now from this group, there's only one player we can actually pick for our team. Has to be Captain America, Christian Pulisic. Off we now go into Group E. Germany, Curacao. Honestly, before the World Cup draw, I didn't even know that this nation existed. There's Ivory Coast and Ecuador. This is an interesting group, bro, because I think Ecuador, they finished second in the South American qualifying. They're a good team. And Germany are kind of like... I don't know, man. I don't feel like this is the Germany team of old that won the World Cup in 2014. They've just progressively gotten worse. And that's why here I'm going to be putting my first controversial prediction. I think Ecuador are going to top this and Germany are going to finish second. That's what I feel based on what I've seen from both the teams so far. I don't think Florian Wirtz, Musiala, all these guys together have really gelled well. And Ecuador, man, they're a proper team. I'm actually wondering who's going to be Germany's goalkeeper. Is it Ter Stegen or Manuel Neuer? Because Ter Stegen is injured right now and he's not playing for Barca. Now, while I was deciding for which player from this group should I pick for my team, I just realized how good Ecuador is. Moises Caicedo, Willian Pacho, Hinkeby from Arsenal is also there. These guys have got a team. Don't sleep on Ecuador. Oh, and we've got this Willian Pacho SPC 87 rated. And there you go, boys. We've got our Ecuadorian man, Champions League winner Pacho. Okay, why is he wearing a France kit? But the fact that I picked an Ecuadorian player over a German player kind of shows just how much I believe in them. But all right, we're moving on now to the next group. Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, and of course the playoff winner between Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, and Albania. That's a tough playoff, bro. Sweden and Poland are going to be the two teams, I guess, fighting for it. But there's been a bit of controversy with Poland. I know Lewandowski retired briefly, then came back with a new coach. With all that chaos, I feel like Sweden have got it covered. They've got Gyökeres, Isak, and generally, I think a better team. But I don't think they're going to finish top 2 in this group regardless. Netherlands, I feel, are going to top it, but I feel Japan. As I've said before, don't sleep on Asian teams. Japan is such a good collective unit. They may not have like many superstars. Of course, they do have Mitoma, Takefusa Kubo as well. But I think, yeah, they are going to finish second in this group and maybe even an upset with Netherlands. You never know. But for the prediction, I'm going to go Netherlands first. Now, definitely for my team, I'm going to be picking a Dutch player. It was between Frenkie de Jong and Virgil van Dijk. Now, bro, our defense with Pacho and Van Dijk is going to be so crazy. Picking him up for 1.25 million coins. Also, it just hit me that this is going to be Van Dijk's last ever World Cup. So I guess it's fitting that we're picking him. Moving on to Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. This one's also pretty easy. I think it's going to be Belgium to top it. No doubts about it. They've got KDB, Courtois. Okay, I probably shouldn't have mentioned these two guys together. But anyways, with Belgium topping the group, I think it's going to be Egypt finishing in second. I don't think New Zealand have the talent. Iran as well, kind of meh. The interesting choice though is now, who do we pick for our team? Could go with the Egyptian king himself, Mo Salah. But I don't want to use my final striker position yet. Maybe we can get a bigger player later on. I think this is the perfect situation for us to go with Thibaut Courtois. Lock in that goalkeeper spot. Heading into Group H. Oh boy, we've got Spain here. Cabo Verde, they're just gonna get pummeled by every team. Saudi Arabia though, again, can't be sleeping on these Asian teams. You saw what they did to Argentina in the last World Cup. And now that the third place team can also go through to the knockouts, I think Saudi Arabia are gonna make it. It's gonna be tough for them though, because those games against Spain and Uruguay, if they concede big goals, it could really cost them. But yeah, talking about Uruguay, I think they are gonna finish second. I don't think they've been the best in the World Cup qualifiers. And although they've got Fede Valverde, it isn't like prime Uruguay, you know, like back in the day when they had Diego Forlan, prime Luis Suarez, or Edinson Cavani. I don't think they're that good, but they should still finish second. Who do I take from this group though for my team? I guess Lamine Yamal is a choice, but we've already got Christian Pulisic. And I regret taking him a bit now because I would have much preferred Lamine Yamal. Could go with an Uruguayan player like Fede Valverde, but come on, man. Spain are going to be one of the favorites for the World Cup. We've got to have a Spanish player in here. And in that case, the play is to go with 91 rated Rodri. Spain are definitely going to need an injury-fit Rodri if they want to dominate the tournament. For now, we're putting him into our midfield. And now we've just got 3 spots left. Let me know in the comments as well your controversial predictions for the World Cup. Oh, and while you're down there, subscribe to the channel. Group I, probably for me, is the group of death, especially if Bolivia can make it in here. They're a very annoying team, bro. They're gonna give it everything. It's just the South American nature. But then there's also Senegal in this group. They're a good team as well. Norway too. They're gonna be like the dark horses of the competition with Haaland and Sodloth. Odegaard as well. And of course, it's France, the big boys, with everything to lose in this group. This is not going to be an easy one. And France, usually in the group stages, I feel like they huff and puff. And I think that's what they're going to do again. I'm tempted to put Norway above France in my prediction. But then every time I see World Cup Mbappe, I know he's going to cook. We'll go with Norway second and Senegal getting the 3rd spot. But this group could really surprise everyone. It's definitely the best group of the World Cup. Now, for our team, there's only one choice here. Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland. And just because this is the first time we're going to see Haaland play a World Cup, I'm kind of tempted to go with him, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're now moving on to Group J, and this is where we've got the world champions. Definitely in the easiest group, I feel. I mean, yeah, Algeria and Austria are going to be tricky games, but come on. Argentina need to be topping this. They're the defending world champions. They won the last Copa America. Messi just won the MLS Cup. He's 100% going to be here. No doubts about this prediction, bro. Argentina going to top the group. Austria second, Algeria third. The annoying thing is that we can't pick Messi for our team now because we've only got the center mid spot left. We could go with maybe Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo de Paul. But let's go with someone more fun. Nico Paz. This Argentine kid is playing for Como currently, but he's already been called up for Argentina quite a few times, and he's good. He will be at the World Cup. Who knows, he might be their breakout superstar, but let's go with him. And now we just need a right back from the final group, which is where we're getting to Portugal. Oh boy, where do we even begin? Ronaldo fans are praying so hard that Portugal win this World Cup. And honestly, I do think they've got a chance. Vitinha, João Neves, Nuno Mendes. This might be one of the best Portugal teams like ever. I feel like if it was prime Ronaldo, we'd all be talking about this Portugal team being big favorites. But since it's a Ronaldo that isn't the same, I don't know if he can really keep up with his teammates. Is he going to let the team down? But regardless, they should be able to top this group. Colombia's in there. We'll give them the 2nd spot. And whoever wins the playoff, I don't think they're going to be doing anything. And you know what? Colombia works out really well for our team because we can just go with Juan Cuadrado. Now, that's one player from every World Cup group. But there's actually one group left, and probably a team that a lot of you guys care about. England. They've gotten a tricky group, man. Croatia and Ghana. Things could go either way here. Panama probably gonna get pummeled in this group. I think England with Thomas Tuchel, they have enough to top this group. Croatia should be able to get 2nd, Ghana 3rd. That's probably how I'll go with it. But this is the kind of group where if Ghana can upset one of England and Croatia, it could turn the entire group upside down. Now, although our team is complete, we can now pick a bonus player from this group and replace any players here that we don't really want. And you know what? I feel like the players to go for Jude Bellingham. And sorry, Nico Paz, we're going to swap you out. And boom, we've got the Englishman Bellingham complete our team. So I guess that's my World Cup prediction done. To be fair, the only controversial call I made was with Ecuador. The rest are all like normal predictions, I feel. Watch there be like crazy upsets to just completely ruin all my predictions. For now, we're going to be testing out this crazy team that we've built. But for every goal we lose by, I'm going to open one expensive pack and discard everything we get. I just realized we've got the France kit on and we don't have a single French player in the team. Oh, what a ball that is for Pulisic. The American dream. How did he miss? Hey, Jude. Hey, Jude. Hey, Jude. Let's go. Troy Parrott, can you be my hero as well? The dribbling is there and there's the finish. That's what he did for Ireland. Oh, what a ball for Christian Pulisic. This time he does not miss. Haaland off the post and Wayne's playing ping pong out here. Bro, we're gonna get a rage quit like this, man. Easy. 5-0.
One eternity later.
Bro, this guy just refused to quit. We beat him 12-0. I'm kind of wondering what was a bigger waste of time, watching the World Cup draw live or playing against this guy. But hey, at least we don't have to discard anyone. If you enjoyed this video and my predictions, why not watch me spend $1,000 on Black Friday packs and get absolutely cooked? Click here.